Uh-oh, guys, I'm in trouble. You see, Grimgor here heard me talking some smack about Black Orcs, and now he's very upset, and Butcherbird has got him here to try and smash Archaon's funny face in, just to prove a point. Just kidding. I mean, it's Butcherbird versus Hadriz Game 4, and it's Greenskins versus Warriors of Chaos. So let's take a look at the builds here. Grimgor might seem like a meme pick, but he's got 7,000 HP nowadays on Ultra Unit scale. Incredibly beefy combatant, quite strong in a number of ways, and can tangle with the best of whatever Chaos Lord is going to come in this matchup, be it Be'lakor, Archaon, Sigvald, whoever. Grimgor can punch them in the face very hard, so that's great. He's got a couple of Wolf Rider Archers, Mangy Marauders as well, Spider Rider Archers, and it looks like some regular Spider Riders. We've got 3 Black Orcs, some Goblins through the center, looks like Orc Boys here. Yeah, the Hammer of Gork, Regiment of Renowned Rock Lobbers, Squig Hoppers as well. 4 Hadriz Chaos. Archaon the Ever-Chosen, he's got a Slaanesh Shrine with a Sorcerer. Does have spells for the melee attack map-wide buff. 4 Armored Chaos Trolls. Forsaken on the flanks and Marauders, so we're going to get the melee engagement going right away. Obviously, 2 fun and brutal factions. Forsaken into Orc Boys is a very nice engagement for the Forsaken, but the Spider Riders quickly pile in to change that up. I love how Hadriz kind of slides his formation to attack downhill here. What that means is, like, these Armored Chaos Trolls both got more or less downhill charges into targets that they wanted. Also saturating in the Marauders at the same time allows them to have plenty of meat shields, so that you don't want the Armored Chaos Trolls taking the hits from the Black Orcs. Definitely not. That armor-piercing damage from the Black Orcs will murder the Trolls very quickly, so really nice to see that Marauder kind of play there. Hellstriders were able to get in and mop up a lot of the backline. I mean, I say a lot of the backline. The one Catapult here, unfortunately, did get mopped up very quickly, and it's not the cheapest unit in the world. A lot of this Skirmish Cav is also getting caught up by the Hellstriders as well, and it's an interesting kind of change in this matchup that happened since the release of Champions of Chaos. I think Greenskins Skirmish Cavalry is much tougher to operate here. We do see a Wa being popped, though, is going to provide a nice map-wide buff, particularly the Black Orcs as they slug it out. You can see the one Armored Chaos Troll that took the brunt of their damage is absolutely savage. And Squig Herds, Spider Rider is going to punish the overextension of that Forsaken, while Chaos continues to just kind of wrap up this downhill engagement that they were able to force on their left flank. Greenskins are cleaning up over on Chaos right, though, as the Hellstriders kind of start to run out of steam a little bit here. And I think, you know, this game made me realize, I mean, something that I already been feeling, which is, like I said, Skirmish Cavalry can be tough for the Greenskins to operate here. Formerly, I was a huge advocate of especially Wolf Rider Archers to trade into Marauder Horsemen. Super cost-effective to trade that Skirmish, but Hellstriders really changed that. They can catch and kill Wolf Rider, Spider Rider Archers pretty reliably, so I would say just investing instead in much more melee light cavalry from the Greenskins to just overwhelm the Hellstriders with great numbers of especially Spider Riders, but with some Wolf Riders supporting as well. Melee variants, that way you can kind of take that initiative advantage, because here Black Orcs are trading decently in a number of pockets, especially here in the back line. Obviously, this kind of more reserve unit, but they're getting slowly isolated as the Hellstriders were able to clean up a lot of the supporting elements the Greenskins brought here. One Spider Rider Archer kind of way over chasing, but you see some melee coming back, some melee cavalry coming back, trying to take down those Forsaken and whatnot. But yeah, Archaon here in the back, big bogged down by Spider Riders. Tactically, though, taking out the Greenskins light cavalry here is going to be super important. The Trolls will get beat up and likely routed off by the Black Orcs, as we have seen. But at the same time, you know, if they can regenerate their HP and come back as the Black Orcs are being held in place and harassed, that is quite impactful, obviously. Slaanesh Shrine also draining units here. We saw that Acquiescence be cast on these Black Orcs, so nice to see these different supporting elements of Chaos. A lot of people have kind of forgotten about the Slaanesh War Shrine since it got nerfed, but it's an option that Warriors of Chaos can still bring. Yet another tool in their Rush toolkit that Makes them the most diverse rush faction I've ever seen, which is definitely something. But Grimgor's certainly got something left as well, a lot of HP in fact, and there's always something weird and fluky that could happen. There's enough Black Orcs here and here with the goblins, enough Spider Riders kind of hanging around as well. Routing off those trolls with the Spider Riders is a great play. Otherwise you get a situation like this where they can regenerate a significant amount of HP. But who knows? If Grimgor can get in here and beat up Archaon, like I said, reenact that one non-canon lore sequence where kicked him in the nuts or whatever it was. I'm not a lore guy. I couldn't tell you accurately, but let's see. Grimgor also can chop the trolls too. I mean, he certainly is almost the size of one, despite the fact he doesn't count as a large unit. I mean, he is literally the same size as these trolls, but I guess 3 Forsaken heads will also suffice for that swing. 1 health unit of Black Orcs gets in here, and there's not a whole lot of support for the trolls. You look, actually, yeah, no supporting infantry all the way up on this side, so they are going to be taking a beating, but the Black Orcs also slowly getting drained out by that Slaanesh War Shrine. Not a lot of damage, but it is something. Yeah, right now, 11, it's going to be, what, 23 damage per second? Because since it's Ultra Unit scale, it's on that high end. Anyway, get some more nice cinematic actions. A couple of troll models go down, and it's certainly an important thing. The more troll models die, the less they can regenerate. Since they don't actually regenerate their unit models, each unit model just regenerates its own HP. Archaon also getting tangled up with Grimgor and actually getting absolutely pummeled. So let's see, will this be the fight that turns things around? Let's keep it nice and close in cinematic mode. You can see the Black Orcs start to collapse. But here comes the Shrine, and the Shrine can use its mass to just absolutely body. 2v1, unfortunately, it's going to really turn on Grimgor as he... I mean, if he turns to fight Archaon, he's going to be taking attacks in the back from the Sorcerer Shrine, which doesn't have a lot of damage, but it's 125 AP. It's not nothing. Over time, it could wear him down if he's not able to finish off Archaon, which he just about did right there. But now he's going to turn to fight the Shrine. That will allow Archaon to just sit in the distance, cackle, and drop some hot Spirit Leeches, which he does have. And that looks to finish off the Greenskins' leadership. This 1 unit of Black Orcs and Grimgor now getting too low and facing army losses. So there it is. Hadrez closes out the series 3-1. And a great series. Definitely some nice games. Nice to see Grimgor certainly on the field and paying for himself. I mean, he did enough, I would say. The Black Orcs also did enough. I mean, I've kind of talked about them in previous videos. They can be very good in the right circumstance, and certainly here, fighting armored Chaos Trolls is a nice engagement for them. I think, as I mentioned several times, the letdown for Butcherbird, unfortunately, was his skirmish cavalry and the lack of volume of light cavalry. Like, I would have traded all of these non-ROR skirmish cav out just for Spider Riders, maybe even 1-to-1, take like 5 Spider Riders. Maybe the Regiment of Renowned Wolf Riders as well, but hard to say. Regardless, just more melee light cavalry here to help fend off the Hellstriders. And then you still have the one kind of armor-piercing skirmish cavalry to help provide a little bit of mobile flyer support. Maybe you take one, like maybe you actually keep the ones Spider Rider, provide poison. Whoa, very tired, guys. Apologies about the stumbling of the words, but that's okay. Yeah, Hadrez here. Nice combination of units. It's interesting to see the Armored Chaos Trolls. I mean, certainly their low leadership isn't as much of an issue in this matchup, given that Greenskins also generally have lower leadership, but they did kind of get pummeled by the Black Orcs there. Despite that, still trading okay. Hellstriders, obviously, tactically, super important, all paid for themselves as well. Not super surprising to see, but it is nice. And then Marauders are just kind of here. So, great series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. If you like this sort of content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Every time I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.